Oh, hi there. Today we're going to try something a little bit different, but still related to what I usually do. It's a little bit more direct this time. I'm talking about positive affirmations. I wanted to share some positive affirmations with you. Now, you might be like me. I used to think that positive affirmations were, for lack of a better word, nonsense. I could use a lot of words, but for now I'm going to just use rubbish, hogwash. God, yeah, no, I was never really into them. There was a time in my life when I thought I had nothing to lose, so I might as well try, and I did, and realized, you know what, for anything to work, it takes time. These things don't happen overnight. You can't, do 50 crunches and expect to have a six-pack. So, just the same, you can't say, I am amazing, I am powerful, I am confident, into the mirror for like 5 minutes one morning and expect to feel like a god the next day, right? So, I kind of stuck with it for a little bit, and what I think I've learned is that the brain, most people's brains, they react to input. I reached a point where I had to stop hearing myself and start speaking to myself, which I know may not sound very logical, but there's a lot of noise going on most of the time, a lot of chitter-chatter in your mind. You're worthless, and I paid attention to it, a lot of it, and then I started to speak to myself more than I listened to myself. So it started to change for the better. So I wanted to give you some for you to listen to say back to yourself, the ones that may fit your situation. So pick the ones that suit you, that you feel like you can get the most out of, that are relevant to you, because you can't do all of them. You can't just say like 20 of them at once. That's too much. There's too much for your brain to go, oh wow, I'm all of these things, which may be true, but take like 3, maybe the good ones, and just repeat them to yourself for just like a little bit each morning. When I've woken up, it's a good start to the day, but maybe you just need to listen to them for now. Maybe you just need to tell yourself, give yourself a quick give yourself a quick reminder. So let me offer you this chance. I'm gonna read out a few, and I'm gonna repeat them. I'm gonna say them a few times. Feel free to say them after me. With me, I'm going to say you, because I'm talking to you. Feel free to use I if you want to repeat them. Cool? Okay, let's do that. So we're going to start off simple, which is a good way to start and build up. So it has a bit of like a snowball effect. You are good enough. 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 I mean, you are. It's true. So that's a good one to start with. You're good enough. You are worthy of love. That's a strange one for me, but just go with it. You are worthy of love. 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 I know some of you might be like me and be like, I'm not saying that one, not just like give it a try. Okay, I know you have nothing to lose. You're worthy of love. You are 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 okay. We'll do this next one as a trio. You are kind. You are good. You are valuable. You are kind. You are good. You are valuable. You are kind. You are good. You are valuable. You are kind. You are good. You are valuable. You are kind. You are good. You are valuable. Like a gold coin. You are kind. You are good. You are valuable. You are kind. You are good. You are valuable. You are kind. You are good. You are valuable. You can do so much more than you think you can, and you will. You can do so much more than you think you can. You can and you will. You are capable of much more than you think you can. You can and you will. You're capable of much more than you think you can. And you can and you will. You're capable of much more than you think you can and you will. Loving yourself is the most important thing. 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 This is fascinating because it's like I'm speaking to myself. Even now I can feel myself going, is it? Is it the most important thing? But it's true. Loving yourself is the most important thing. And here's another good one. You are allowed to believe the good things are meant for you. You are allowed to believe the good things are meant for you. Repeat that one. You are allowed to believe the good things are meant for you. You are allowed to believe the good things are meant for you. This can be a tricky one, but it's a good one. You're allowed to believe the good things are meant for you. So please do. Don't ignore the negative, but never let it outshine the positive. Don't ignore the negative, but never let it outshine the positive. Because it's like, the too much positivity thing. We don't want that because life isn't that. Life isn't all the time sunshine and rainbows. It's tough sometimes. It's real tough, but being able to accept and embrace it, but still focus on the positives and work towards that. That's what you got to do. So you gotta don't ignore the negative, but never let it outshine the positive. You are the hero of your own life. You are the hero of your own life. You are the hero of your own life. Okay. You are the hero of your own life. You are the hero of your own life. You are the hero of your own life. A main character energy. Yeah. That's it. That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we're channeling. Lift up your head. You were not made for failure. You were made for success. Actually, I'm gonna change it a little bit. I'm gonna mix it up. Lift up your head. You were not made to be a failure. You were made for success, because failing is part of it. You don't get to success unless you failed, but you're only a failure when you stop trying. I'm making you keep going. Lift up your head. You were not meant to be a failure. You were meant for success, but you got to choose what that success is. You get to like, because you're the hero of your own story, of your own life. You've got to decide what success is to you. No one else's idea, just yours. You. All you have is with you right now. 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 You are improving and improving every day. I like that one. You are improving and improving. You are improving and improving every day. You're getting better and better every day. Yeah, I like that one. Right, we're going to come back to that probably. You were good enough. I like to think that's an important one, so I'm going to bring it back. You are good enough. You are good enough. You are good enough. And I'm going to start doing some things, a little bit of finger flutter, a little bit of visual triggers. You are good enough. 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 And that's what this last one is. Elizabeth Gilbert. And we're gonna finish off with it because it's quite poignant. Probably I find it suitable. Perhaps it's suitable for you as well. Oh well. So I guess it applies. Perhaps embrace the glorious mess that you are. Embrace the glorious mess that you are. Embrace the glorious mess that you are. Embrace the embrace the glorious mess that you are. Embrace the glorious mess that you are, because it's the truth, isn't it? We're all a little bit of a mess. It's worth embracing, because as soon as you accept it, all of us, the good, the bad, the ugly, the light, the dark, the more we can accept ourselves and the more we can be at peace with it and be ourselves, I think, anyway. I hope that helped a little bit in some shape or form. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but it's here if you need it. I'm going to leave you now, and we'll be back soon. Look after yourself. Be gentle with yourself.